Okay, so Tamara, can you help me out with the third one here? How did you start for answering this one? Just listen up, guys. Yep, so remember, we want C, where C is the included angle, and A and B are on either side. So you can pretty much just ignore that one on the bottom there, because that's not going to be relevant for our formula. It's not a side that's on either side of this angle here. Okay, so you can just pretty much just ignore it. So the area is just going to be equal to half times 3 times 7 times sine 109. And I think you get like 9 point something. 9.93, is that what you guys got? Awesome. 9.93 square millimeters. Okay. Now part 4 is kind of interesting, right? Because it's a two-part question. When you look at this question initially, you don't actually have enough information to answer, right? Because you really want an angle and a side on either, and two sides on either side of it, right? So have a think about what other tools you know year 10 in order to answer this question, right? Mick, what do you reckon we should do? Have a read. Let's have a look.
Use the sine rule to find the unknown.
So think back to all the stuff you've been learning so far, year 10, right? There is a connection between all of these different things. We've got the sine rule, we've got the cosine rule, and in this one they're asking you, use the sine rule to find an unknown side. Because ideally, if you think about it, if you have any of these angles, you want two sides on either side of it, then you could just use the formula as you did up here, right? But you really need one of those sides first. Okay, so you want to be able to use the sine rule here, okay, in order to find one of the sides. Rhiannon, yeah, you want to have a go at this? Which one did you do?
X over sine 62 is equal to A over... No, I'm stuck here.
Okay, no. There's a lot of pieces here, year 10, so let's just break it down first. Rhiannon, which one was actually your X, the unknown one? This one here? Yep. So you've chosen this one as X. You could have actually used any other side, but Rhiannon's chosen this one. Notice how it says here, to find an unknown side. They don't actually care which one you use. You can use either one you want. Let's say this is the side we want to find. How I set up the sine rule formula is I've got my pairs of opposite sides and angles, right? I've got X over sine 62 is equal to, what, 8 over...
85 because it has to equal...
Wait, is this? So, yeah, remember, opposite sides and angles, right? That's alright. Remember, you want to use the opposite sides and angles. So I've got these two, and I've got these two here. And remember, this is just your normal equation that you're used to seeing, right? Just listen up, guys. Okay, so remember, this is just your normal equation using the sine rule. I just want to multiply both sides by sine 62, because that's in the denominator. So 8 over sine 33 times sine 62. Now, you may not have had the exact same expression, but as long as you have found a known side, I actually need to double check this as well. 8 over sine 33 times sine 62. What do you get? 12.97 for this one. 96. And then, once you have that side, I know it's 12.96 something, then we want to find the area of the triangle, right? But here's the thing first. Remember, when we're applying this formula year 10, just need you guys watching for now. Rhiannon. When you're applying this formula, don't forget, A and B are two sides, and C has to be the included angle. But we don't actually have the included angle here, do we? We really want this one. How can I find that? Sorry, yeah? Well, I can only use Pythagoras in right angle triangles. I'm trying to find an angle here. I've got these two. I want this last one. Chloe, yeah? Exactly right? See how we're putting all these pieces together? I want this angle. I want to think, how can I find it? Well, because it's a triangle, I know all of these angles should add up to 180 degrees. So in order to find that, I can just do 180 minus 33 minus 62, and I think you get 85. Yeah, right. So this angle here, 85 degrees. And then you just plug it into your formula. Your area should be equal to half times 8 times 12.96, whatever that was, times sine of 85. And what did you guys get for that one? For that? And there's, oh yeah, square meters. I think that should be right. 51.68 square meters.
Yep, that's it.
Any questions about this one here? So just to reiterate year 10, I had some questions about which side you need to choose. You can choose any side. And in fact, I think some of you noticed, if you chose this side here, you didn't even have to find this other angle. You could skip a step there. But I'm just showing that there's multiple ways to approach this one, as long as you got the same area. Oh yeah, then you would have to use this to find the sine rule. So either way, right.